Hey everybody, SuzyQue here, and welcome to QueAquatics and Exotics. And today it's Sunday night, and I am sitting by the pond. Don't know if I'm actually gone live because I think YouTube is having a bit of issues, but I'm going through the motions. So we'll have to see if I go live or not. It actually won't let me see any of my videos, so that's okay. So even if I'm just here chit-chatting with myself, I am excited. I don't know if they're doing some changes to YouTube or they're doing some updates or they're having a hard time. But I'm going to try to turn on my, well, I'm in YouTube and it says like, oh, hey, look at it. So we got Lacey. Lacey, it's working. Oddball Aquatics. Hey, girl. Did I show you a picture of my rope fish? I'm so stinking excited. I gotta show you. I gotta get you get on a Google Hangout with you. I need some advice on my rope fish. Geraldine, how are you? I hope you're going to Aquatic Experience this year. Sup, Denny? Oh, you can see me and you can hear me. That's good because YouTube has been doing some really funky things. Hey, Joe. I got my goggles, but that's only because I've been riding my bike today. And I think you're hysterical. I was going to see if I could hook up with Elizabeth, but I don't think she's home from work or she's available. She hasn't answered yet, but that's okay. I wanted to do some updates. There's, hey Q, my neighbor just gave me a 55-gallon aquarium. Oh my gosh, how awesome is that? Not only do I love the 55-gallon, I love free. So I'm doing something a little different right now with my 55-gallon, and I got this idea from Angel Funk. It's on my porch, so I'm sure it's going to be very, very green. But it's on my porch, and I'm putting some fish in there, so that's going to be kind of exciting. Then I thought, well, let me bring out some more tanks. So I'm going to wait and see how the 55-gallon does. YouTube's not working today. No, it was not. No, it was not, Joe. Oh, you're setting up a tank. What are you planning on putting in there? A 55-gallon. You would hook up with it, but you're married, Joe. I think she is too. That's okay. I just love the fact that you have that rope fish pond and how you built the enclosure. You made it look so easy. I wish I could. I got to get better at that. I got to get better at making enclosures. I got to get better at like the finishing product because I've got a lot of mini ponds around, but I want to make it look like real finished, and that's not so easy to do. At least it's not easy to do for me. Let's see here. Lacey, do I have your email? I don't think I have your email. I was going to send you the link. If I knew how to do it. So I'm glad that YouTube resolved whatever issues that it has right now. Oh, Matthew Moore, Mr. Moore, how are you? That pond looks awesome. Thank you very much. Do you think the waterfall is too loud right now? Because I could always turn it off for the live stream. I can't hear what's going on, so I'm not so sure. Hey, Scott. Look at YouTube is up and running. I just saw your notification came across that you tested it and it was working, so I got all excited. Because I've been testing it, and I'm like, well, I guess it's not meant to be. I could talk rope fish all day. You just send me the Hangout link. Oh, on it, girl. We're on it. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube was going through. Now, of course, I talked to John, and he's got some ideas of what YouTube is doing. But Tell all your friends Suzy is live. Oh, thanks, Scott. Thanks. Let's see, Lacey. Hi, everyone. Big D Smoke. Hey, fish peeps. The sound is perfect. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. I wasn't sure because, you know, sometimes it's all depending on the direction of the microphone. So I kind of pushing the microphone in that direction. Oh, yeah, I did make that assumption. I think Liz has her own sign-on. I don't think... But that's a good... I made that assumption, too. Unfiltered Aquarius is in the house. Everybody's saying, hey, Big D. Let me see if I can get this, Lacey. Oh, I lost it. I think it disappeared on me. I got it. Don't know if this is going to work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Well, I don't think it's going to work out. Only because I'm not that good at it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. But we'll see if it works. Now I got to get back to my chat. I really wish I was better at this. I think I need to take a class. So I might not... Oh, there, I'm back in the chat. I'm assuming it's you. Hey, everybody. Lumpy Dog is in the house. And Mr. B, what is going on? So I had an awesome day today. It was absolutely gorgeous outside. I got to ride on my motorcycle. And I'm actually tearing down one of my reptile... I'm tearing down the reptile room, trying to pull everything out and putting reptiles all over the place. Then I came outside and looked in my pond, and one of my turtles has fungus, and I was very upset. So, to say the least. So I tried a little bit of a diluted iodine solution, and let him dry thoroughly. Put him back in a clean pond by himself, and then I went to the store and got API fungal. And that is in the pond. So hoping everything works out because he just looks so sad. He's got little white patches on his feet. Your subs keep going up. They do, and I am so grateful. Like, wow. That is like mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Yeah. I know how to do this. Do I? I think I do. I think I just did it, Lacey. But you're going to have to tell me. Let's see if Lacey comes in. Damn YouTube. Yeah. Ciclet 23 in the house. Oh, Matt, I am so beside myself right now. I'm so beside myself. I can't even get over it. Lacey says she's not sure if you have treated with API before, but I've killed 3 turtles treating the tank they were in. Didn't say not to use on turtles. So everybody is saying hi. Chewy's in the house. Chewy's in the house. What's crack-a-pop-lappin'? What's crack-a-lackin'? Oh my gosh. Is this did you get it, Lacey? I don't think you got it. I'm gonna get the API. Isn't that like, don't you just love it when somebody just leaves the live stream like that? This is the API Turtle Fix. So this is after, well, obviously I also gave her a salt bath. Salt bath, a little diluted iodine on the skin. And now this is where she'll be swimming in a pond, small pond. It's only like 40 gallons. And she's in a pond by herself. I just started setting up my ponds. So yeah, I just started setting up my ponds. I haven't put any summer tub and fish out yet because I'm not sure which ones to pull out. A part of me wants to do, who was it? Was saying Greg Jones? Was Greg saying he's just pulling his whole fish room outside? If anybody remembers who just said that on YouTube, and I'm like, that's a great idea. I'm going to pull all my fish outside, put them in the specific ponds. A couple of them I'm going to have little tubs up on the balcony, and we'll see. Hopefully it'll, start some breeding, but I'll give me a chance to really clean out my fish room, clean out my reptile room, and get it going that way. I think that would be fun, but I'm not sure what to bring outside. So I would probably get a toothbrush and try to clean the turtle off. I did. And guess what happened? Oh my gosh, I was so heartbroken. It's a soft toothbrush. And just brushing off the white, his back paw started bleeding. I felt like such a smacked. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Now he's just basking. He's basking up there. He's not really getting wet yet. So, and of course I called the vet today and they're closed on Sunday. Check your email, Lacey, or your Google Hangout. Funkadoo9. Funkadoodle. Funkadoodle. Did somebody say Funkadoodle's in the house? Denny. Candy Striper in the house. Candy's here. Hey, Candy. That's so risque. Who's risque? Wait, what? So what I saw, Aquafunk, is that you wanted to play a game, and I don't know if you got that out before YouTube went down, or did your game bring YouTube down? And what game was it? Because I was real excited to go play that game. Hi, Oddball Aquatics. That's nice. That's nice. Not the original meaning. Funkadelic. Oh, Truth or Dare. Aquafunk. That's pretty dangerous. That's pretty dangerous. So do you guys want to see my turtle, my sick turtle? I don't like putting sick animals on, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, baby. He's resting right now. I don't want to disturb him if he's resting. I'm sorry. I feel so horrible, though. Chewy. Due to legal matters of getting antibiotics now, you have to have a fish vet. Luckily, I know a few.
Hey, can y'all see me?
Oh, I hear you.
Hey, I've never been live before.
I don't see you, though.
You don't see me? Well, I see me in the picture, and I see you also.
Nice. I see you on Google Hangout.
Okay.
But I don't see you.
I went through Google Hangout because you sent me the invite, and that's the only way I know how to use it.
Oh, cool. Cool. So we'll have to see. I'm going to watch the YouTube screen. I think, yep, there you are.
Yeah, see my 55-gallon I'm water testing right now? Can y'all see that?
Do it again, but keep talking while you're doing it so it stays.
Can you see the 55-gallon aquarium that I have water testing?
Oh.
It's holding water, so I'm draining the water back out now. I'm going to put it on that stand that I have.
Oh, that is awesome. What are you going to put in there?
I don't know. I have some Rhodus Mabuna cichlids that have they successfully breeded, and I have 10 of those fry, and my yellow lab is holding eggs. So I don't know.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Let's see, I'll get y'all a shot of the pond. I'll be outside too. Let me get my chair and I'll join you by the pond. How about that?
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
So did I see a notification saying that you went swimming in your pond?
I did. I just uploaded that video. I couldn't
Unfortunately,
help
I'm
it.
not able to get into YouTube right now. Well, at least right before the live stream, I wasn't able to see anybody's notification or anybody's anything.
Yeah, I wasn't either. And right now, sorry y'all if I'm not chatting. I'm unable to because I have my phone out by the pond and I don't have my laptop. It's in the house.
Dee's in the house. Dee joined us. Hey, Dee.
There we go.
Rounded Rob. Say that 3 times fast.
Is there any way I can get the live chat on my phone while we're chatting?
I think you can. I think in order to see the live chat, you have to go to YouTube and open the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And then one of them, you have to turn the volume down and you'll be able to read the chat, but it'll be like a little delayed.
Yeah. Oh, so I'll need my laptop for that. I'll need 2 devices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing them both on my laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just sitting out on the porch when I got the invite, and I was like, why not?
So when you went swimming in your pond, do you mean you went swimming in your pond or you put your feet in the pond?
I was from the waist down in the pond, and the kids were completely wet. I let them get in and stir the muck up so the filters could get it because I tried to gravel vac and it kept getting clogged up, and I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'll just let the kids stir it up, and it's still clear. I can't believe it. I really can't.
So cool.
I don't know if y'all can see with the reflection, but it is still crystal clear. And I mean, they were swimming like it was a swimming pool.
That is awesome. My granddaughter did that. My daughter Amy was sitting with her by the pool, and she ended up getting closer and closer, and then she was just in the pool, in the pond.
Yeah. But yeah, I went swimming, so at least I can say I did that.
Now I've fallen in my pond.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
Yep. My local store actually has a pond vacuum you can rent for 4 hours. And it's really sucks up the muck out of the bottom without flagging up. I just can't imagine. But I might actually go do that.
Well, before you rent something, Home Depot has a shop vac top that hooks onto the top of a 5-gallon bucket.
Wait a minute. I have a shop vac. Would my shop vac work?
I don't know if the hose would be long enough for you to take the lid off and just let it kind of run out of the top. But Home Depot makes an actual wet vac that hooks on a 5-gallon bucket. And I was thinking maybe if we got a long enough hose, we could just stick one end in and stick the shop vac out in the flowers or something and just turn it on.
Oh, awesome.
I'm trying to think. Mel over there at Hawaiian Peacock has one. So check out his video. He got one, and it works really fast.
Yeah, oh, Lisa's in the house. Hi, Lisa. Crazy cat lady, crazy discus lady, crazy lady. HC Aqua's in the house saying hello.
Hello, everybody. Like I said, I don't have my laptop in front of me, so I can't see the chat. Sorry about that, but hello to everybody that's on.
Yeah, I have a hard time reading the chat and having a conversation.
Yeah.
So, do you have frogs in your pond?
Well, I catch them to feed my bullfrogs with, but yes, I have had frogs, and I currently have tadpoles.
Oh, did you buy them or you found them?
No, they bred naturally.
Oh, I want to have more frogs. I had a bullfrog, and when I did all that renovation, it went under the porch, and I haven't seen them since.
Yeah. Well, bullfrogs will eat your fish. So I know that, but the other frogs are really good. Yeah.
What? I did not know that.
I have two I have two American bullfrogs and I feed them everything. They'll even eat birds.
What?
Yes, they will eat birds. If it fits in their mouth, they will literally die trying to eat it.
So
Yep.
Chewy's saying, do you have a fish vet in your area? Some do not. It's because it's necessary in Canada to get antibiotics due to the ecosystem damages. I do have a vet, but he wasn't open today. And I didn't think this was antibiotics. I think it's like an oil. I think it's holistic, but it says safe and natural way. So I'm not sure. Look, I'm doing a commercial.
We don't have a vet in our area,
You don't?
Southwest Georgia. No.
I
We
have
don't even have an
I
LFS.
only have one that does reptiles, and it's not a real reptile vet, but he's
Yeah.
the closest thing. And they do test my poop on. They test my poop on my reptiles, bring them in to make sure, especially when they're like newer or like
Yes.
I had a couple surrendered to me. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't bringing in anything into my reptile room.
Yeah. We don't even have an LFS that's worth anything.
Hi, Haley. Kyle says we had a frog that died trying to eat a cardinal. Oh my gosh. I got these things.
Yeah,
if you want a bullfrog, just throw funk in there. Oh, Joe's up to his shenanigans. I think Scott said you need to turn your volume down, but I can't hear the difference. So.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I talk loud. I'm sorry. I don't I don't have a mic. This is me talking.
Oh, is it called the Bucket Buddy? The Bucket Buddy, I think, is the hose that you were talking about. Somebody has one.
Yeah, I think so. They have them at Home Depot. They'll fit on any 5-gallon bucket. It's the actual vacuum head, and it has clips, and it will fit on any 5-gallon bucket you have.
I think I'm going to have to try that.
Yep.
Lisa says she is definitely the crazy cat lady these days. So, have you've seen Rachel's patio, right, Lisa? Mm-hmm. That looks amazing. It's like she built an outside room just so the cats can come outside without being in the danger of being in the outside. That is so cool.
Yeah, I asked my fiance if we could build one, and he said we have the screened-in porch. So, valid argument.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a screened-in porch. My porch, actually, over the winter 2 years ago, we lost the whole roof from a cave-in, and I've never had it fixed. So, unfortunately, my porch doesn't even have a cover on it. So I was thinking about building like one of those pagodas where they just have the beams going across. Get a little bit of shade. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, those are nice.
Well, Scott is saying he's sorry he just got back. He's setting up. So, guys, don't forget, at 8 o'clock, King Queen Cichlids is on tonight, right after us.
Yeah, he made the comment earlier that he was going to be doing water changes and aquarium room maintenance while the live streams were going, so he'd be back and forth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Not Nola Jane says, hey, ladies.
Hey, Nola Jean.
But she's not Nola Jean.
Not Nola Jean. Fish Rich.
So I had a lot of fun today, and I think I got a lot of work done. And right around 3 o'clock, I told myself, stop. Because last weekend, I really overdid it. And I have a hard time, because there's always so much to do. I have a hard time to stop, relax, and enjoy what's already happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of did too. That's why I just chilled out in the pond.
That's so nice.
I think that's what I'm going to do this summer. When it's really hot and I want to do something with the pond, I'm just going to sit in it.
Nice. So Kyle is asking me if my Reeves turtles are outside now. No, my Reeves turtle, my Eastern musk, and my baby painted, I call her a painted lady, Eastern painted, are all inside because we just had 3 days of back-to-back storms, tornado watches. Actually, a tornado touched down a couple towns over, and I don't want the babies outside. So I brought them inside, and they're just having a blast in there. I just haven't brought them back out yet. But thank you for asking. I love those Reefs turtles, man. They are so adorable, and they stay so tiny. So Lumpy is telling us that the API Melifix and Pimafix are oils. They work okay for mild outbreaks. The waterfall will bubble and leave bubbles in the water surface. Yes, there's a few bubbles over there. But I don't think this is mild anymore. I think I went past mild, and I think it's severe because his one nail is bleeding. That's why I wanted to go to the vet. And of course, John's like, "What are you going to go to the vet for? It's a turtle." But
Guys don't understand. It's
no,
not just a turtle.
not just a turtle.
It's not just a turtle.
Right.
It's like one of the kids. They got to go to the doctor.
Yep. And he's been basking out all day, and I'm afraid that's not a good sign. He's not even going into the water. So we will see. So let me ask you a question, Lacey, about your pond.
Yeah.
How do you have turtles in there and frogs and stuff? How do you contain them in your yard, or do you just, if they leave, they leave?
Well, right now I don't have any turtles, and the frogs are mostly rain frogs, and they're all wild. So if they just leave, they leave.
Okay.
If I was to get turtles, though, I would get a fencing similar to what you got and put around the edge of the pond.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying. But when I came home in the middle of the week and I came in the back gate, the turtle was outside. One of the turtles was outside the inside enclosure out in the yard. And I can't for the life of me figure out how he got out there. So, of course, panic set in. Do I still have any turtles left? But my daughter actually went into the pond. I videotaped her going into the pond, going under the hide, trying to get all the turtles so we could do a turtle count. Thank God for daughters. Let me tell you. I have 4 daughters, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank God for all 4 of my daughters.
Maybe the turtle went where there's that little bit of a gap between the pieces of metal fence. Maybe the turtle got turned up on its side and went through.
That's what John said.
Sure.
Yeah, he said it was probably real easy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, when I saw the video, I would have bet money that they wouldn't have got out. So
yeah.
I guess maybe get that same fencing material that you have, and where you got the rounded section, put it in the gap. Do 2 rows of it instead of 1.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
I was going to get those landscaping timbers, but they're like 8 foot long, and I don't even think they'll fit my car, let alone hanging out the side of the window as I'm driving. It can be one of them. Heather's here. Hey, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
The Q, your ponds are badass. Thank you, Ronded Rob.
Yes, they are. I like your whole backyard.
It is so much work, and I'm not complaining because I like it. But that's why I said I had to pace myself, because there's always more to do.
Yeah, it's never done. No matter how much we do, it's never done.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the rock work. Is the rock work ever done on a pond? It's like I'm constantly picking up rock from Craigslist or picking it up at Home Depot, always adding more rock.
Yeah. I haven't even gotten the rock yet to go around my pond. I don't even know which way to go with it yet.
Very good. It's nice. Did it go to the neighbors? That's what, I live in between the Delaware River and the Delaware Canal. So I live right in between a canal and a river. And I'm just so afraid if he got out because they were both 8 years old. So I still have the one red ear slider in there that's 8 years old, and I've got the yellow belly slider Gina, who's 8 years old. But I can't seem to find Rascal. And I've determined that which one's which because I'm so neurotic. I put the GoPro underneath the hide, and then I studied the faces of the turtles as they came out of the hide so I could count them and see who's in there.
Yeah. I do that with my goldfish. My fiance is like, how do you I can't tell them apart. They're white, they're gold, they're fish.
That is just so funny.
Yep.
Nola Jane is saying, go find some Lacey in the woods or something.
What is she wanting me to find? Turtles?
I think your rocks. Oh, I don't know if she was talking about rocks or turtles.
Yes, I've thought about that, but it takes me about 15 minutes to get to the spot that I like where the rocks are. Mm-hmm. And then I just can't see myself hiking back up the hill with one at a time. I mean, it seems very worth it. Every time I go, I should pick one up, but even at that pace, we're talking years.
That sounds like a heck of a workout.
Oh, yes. Yes. So I'd love to, but it's just not, it's not a good idea around here.
You guys are so creative, Scott and Mr. B. Scott is saying 25 online, 19 likes. Hit that like button, everyone. Show Suzy some love. And then Mr. B saying, okay, I checked. Someone forgot it. Was it you? Get with it.
It's probably not me. You know, I didn't hit the like because I went live with you. So I'll have to hit the like when I get off.
That is so funny.
So it's me. I haven't liked it yet.
So now I've been under the impression my whole life, if you have moving water, the mosquitoes aren't going to be as bad. It's not feeling that way.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's accurate. I really don't. I think the mosquitoes are in there, and I guess get a couple of the little baby small size goldfish to go in there, or some fathead minnows or something. I have wild caught mosquito fish that I've put in mine, and maybe they'll eat the larva.
Do they actually help though with the mosquito population?
Well, I'm not getting real bit up right now, so I would say maybe.
I do have some mosquito fish, believe it or not. They were in my pond last year, and they came back over the winter. So I was very happy to see that.
Well, that's good. Maybe they'll start breeding for you.
Gila's in the house. Gila guppies. Green Terror, hey. I'm letting you know who's all in the chat there, Lisa.
Hey, Green Terror. Thank you, because, yeah, I sat down by the pond. I haven't got back up to get laptop.
Oh, that's cool.
If I go back in the house, there's no telling what kind of stuff I'm going to have to do. I kind of snuck outside.
Ooh.
I'm not missed yet.
I don't think anybody would miss me. Trust me, I like it this way. I've had 4 kids. Now that they're all between 26 and 36, feels pretty good.
Oh, mine are 8 and 12.
Ooh.
Yes.
There's a lot of work left to do. They're not quite self-sufficient.
No, not quite, but they have YouTube and Netflix.
Okay.
And right now, I made them subscribe to my channel, was the agreement in order for them getting it, but I bet they've watched 0 videos. They watch this guy play these video games, and I mean, it's so stupid to me. I don't get it. And my son actually wanted to make one of those gamer videos, so I did a video and put it on my channel. I think I called it Naiden's World.
So they watch people who are playing the game.
Yeah, they're playing the game, and then up in the top corner, it's their face and reaction, and they're talking to the game as they're playing it by themselves. and they get the biggest kick out of watching this, and I don't get it. I'm like, why don't you just play the game yourself?
If you play the game, can't you connect with people online?
Yes, I think you can, but these are pre-recorded videos that are for YouTube. That just, I mean, they're not live. They're just pre-recorded, them playing the game and their face in the upper corner showing their reaction to the game, and I don't get it. I wish I knew how to do it, though, because I'd get a lot of hits.
Fish Tank Barn is in the house, too.
Hey, Fish Tank Barn.
Did I miss anybody? Very hard to read the chat. People are very talented who could read the chat. I'll float around in that pond with some Hello Kitty floaters.
Well, you bring the Hello Kitty floaters, and I'll let you float in my pond all day long.
You know, if I got one of those floating lounge chairs, I would probably sit in my pond all day.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Select Pets in the house.
Hey, Select Pets.
Yeah, it's like watching NASCAR. Or John and I went to watch, and I don't get me wrong, I'm sure people like this kind of thing, and I'm not sure what these races were called. They went from point A to point B, and it was all on their timing. I literally all day just went, oh, that was nice. Oh, that was fast.
Oh, yeah, that's like the drag strip. Yeah, there's short
started
launches.
leaking oil, and then everybody got crazy. I was like, oh, now this is cool.
Yeah. It's like NASCAR. He's making another left turn. I don't get it.
Yep.
I don't get it.
So you made a channel for your son to create his own like gaming channel?
Well, I introduced him on my channel.
Oh, okay.
And he got like 26, 28 views, 24, something like that.
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
You know, I tell him he's got a mind like a goldfish. He hasn't done another one.
Aww.
So, I mean,
Yeah, let me tell you, when I went to Calvin is my 10-year-old friend, and he is awesome. And I set up a fish tank, and he asked so many amazing questions about the nitrogen cycle, how he can make it so it's more automated. So I just really liked the way his mind worked. And when he was done with the fish tank, he actually went outside. I was like, I like that. He is one of those that plays the games all the time, but his mom does force him to go outside and play. And people are commenting on how a lot of people just need to a lot of kids especially just need to go outside and play.
Yeah. Yesterday we set up a badminton net, and we played badminton for about 2 hours last night.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. So Scott, that's why Scott says that's why I need Liz, because the chat is crazy and it's hard to keep up with it. Fancy Tales in the house. I cannot keep up with the chat. I would, if somebody was sitting here reading the chat, I think that would be so helpful.
Is Liz still on vacation?
I didn't talk to her today. Oh, his Liz.
Yeah.
I meant one fish, two fish. I don't know.
Elizabeth. Yeah.
I saw her in the thumbnail, so she might be coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish OC's been having a crazy life with the new job and everything.
Yeah, good crazy. Good thing.
Yeah, good crazy.
Scott says, heck no, she's back.
She's back. Awesome.
And Big Easy's in the house, because it ain't easy being Big Easy.
Hey, Big Easy.
I can so relate to that. Oh my gosh. It's one of my favorite sayings.
Yep.
So Rounded Rob is saying he's been working on getting the pool open today, just waiting for the top off to get the filter running. I'm thinking if I had a pool, I would turn it into a natural pond, I think.
I definitely would.
Yeah.
I definitely would.
I think that would be amazing. Oh, the kind that you can go swimming in too, like this kind of pond. And it probably wouldn't have pearls in it, because that'd be kind of scary. Yes, Scott, you do need your woman. You were going a little crazy. That queen for the day that you got. Although you guys were funny, Liz is the queen.
Oh yeah. If I'd have dug on this pond right here for another week, I would have had a good 24-foot swimming pool. Easy.
Do you know how many times I have said to myself, why didn't I just go wider? Why didn't I go deeper?
Yeah. I went deeper and wider than I really could afford. I just barely could afford the liner for this one.
Yeah, the liner's what's a killer, isn't it?
Yeah, I got mine from Tilapia Farms in Florida. A fish breed, a fish farmer for our food, and it was what I say. I think $350 for a 25-foot by 25-foot. And it's really thick, and it said it was guaranteed for 40 years. You didn't need any underlayment, and I thought, well, I mean, I'm gonna trust these people because they have tilapia farms, and this is the brand that they use for those fish.
Heavy. You didn't need underlayment?
It was very heavy. It's very thick too. Very thick.
If I recall, you're the only one I saw out there working on it.
I was. I did this project from start to finish. My fiance helped me hook some rope up to the roots and pull them out. Well, it took us about 30, 45 minutes. But aside from that, I had zero help with this pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, John wasn't. He was working almost the whole time when I was putting the pond together. But my kids saved my life. Let me tell you, I was out here working. I think I started digging in May, and it would just happen to be like a hot flash, not a hot flash, like a one whole full week of heat wave.
Yeah.
And I was so overheated and crazy. And when they came home from work, totally unexpected, they just started digging.
Wow.
Oh gosh, they were amazing. They were absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I used it, I guess, as an anger management. I was frustrated and I wanted a pond, and I just grabbed my shovel and went outside and started digging.
Yep. And I've been planning this for a long time. So it wasn't like it was like on a whim, but when I started doing it, it was so much work and so much planning. Still is.
I didn't think I was ever going to get through that first layer. The first day in digging, I thought, what the hell am I doing? What have I got myself into?
When I uncovered after the winter that I needed to redo the waterfall and lift up the skimmer, I thought, oh, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, you did good on the waterfall, though. That looks really nice.
Does it? Well, you can see where they're, can you see behind me? They have the two big ferns on either side. That's because I didn't have any boulders. I couldn't lift any rocks. I couldn't find any rocks big enough to be, good for, so I just bought big plants. I'm like,
that looks good.
That's as good as I got.
It looks real good.
Thank you. I really like it. Now I got to work on the plants to try to blend between the terrestrial and the aquatic and try to make it look all natural.
Yeah. Well, I'm having problems. I don't know if you are, but let me walk over here to my water hyacinth. I think the sun is burning it up. Here's one of my plants. I don't know if you can see the brown on it.
There's a little bit of a lag, so hold on, I'll catch it.
But
I love your little fountain.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just, they're burning up.
Oh, wow. What state do you live in?
Georgia.
Okay.
Southwest Georgia. It's hot. It was 100 degrees last weekend.
Yeah, it's not been that hot here yet. It's actually stormed so bad. But I have up here in the smaller mini pond, I can't see it, but the water hyacinth has taken over and there's absolutely no water left, water surface. It's all water hyacinth. But I'm very lucky. My local fish store will take it back. He'll take it and give me credit for it, store credit.
Well, I collected mine wildly, so I don't get any credit for mine.
So Chewy is talking about last week's live stream with King and Queen. And he said, yes, it was funny with Michael. And it's the cichlid guppy war. It was so funny, man. It was always good with cool folks. Yep. Hey, Thirsty. Is Thirsty in the house?
Hey, Heath. What is up?
Is he in the house? Yes, Lacey did build it all by hand. That was just crazy.
Yeah, and what's funny about it is I had a shovel and a rake. I didn't even have a level.
Oh.
So I did it all by eye.
Wow.
And then I guess I kind of cheated there at the end. When I got the liner in, I filled it up with water, and then I backfilled it with dirt to make it level. So
hey, that works for me.
That's the easiest. I mean, it's 22 feet at the widest point from the top edge to the other side. And I just couldn't see getting some 2x4s and screwing them together and trying to make it level. So,
wow.
Yeah. As you can see behind me, I'm waiting on the water level to go down in this 55-gallon tank. It's right there right now. And then I'll be able to bring it in on the porch.
Okay. So this year what I did with after I raised the skimmer, I knew the pond wasn't level. And I just went, and when we had those super bad storms, I could see where I had to raise up the side. The whole side of the pond had to be raised.
Uh-huh.
So I cheated too. I pulled back the liner and I bought bags of sand and kept the bags of sand in the bags.
Yeah.
Packed them like a sand wall and then put the liner back down because I was done. I was done piling dirt, let me tell you. Thirsty is waiting for his soup to cool, in case you were curious.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Mr. B says his pond has no liner. It's spring-fed. Oh, that would be amazing.
That's cool.
I would love to see that.
He doesn't even have to do water changes.
I would love to see that. Wow. Yep, everybody's saying hi to each other. I'm sure I missed a lot of things going on because it's just so hard.
I've missed it all because I don't even have the capability. I see you and I see me, and that's it. So
you can't get to YouTube on your phone?
I probably can, but I'm not computer illiterate. And right now, you're taking up the whole screen, and then I'm down in the bottom corner, and that's it because I went through Hangouts.
No, I think that works. Where do you see the replay? When you talk, you're on the screen. When I talk, I'm on the screen.
Yeah, but right now I just can't see what everybody's typing in because I didn't go in and get my laptop. If I do, there'll be a whole checklist of things everybody wants me to do. And
I
gotcha. Now, out of sight, out of mind.
Now, you can't get into YouTube on your phone.
Yeah, I can now. I tried earlier and it let me, but it's going back and forth between saying that I can't and I can, and it's telling me I need to update. And I went to the Google Play Store and I updated it, but there's I guess it's just YouTube because a lot of people are having this trouble.
Oh,
I think it's okay. Yeah,
YouTube was crazy.
I can see everybody else's stuff but mine.
I couldn't. I saw that Aquafunk had posted something to play a game, but I couldn't link on. I think that Greg Jones was live. I couldn't link on.
Yeah.
So I was getting ready to say, well, whatever happens, happens.
I couldn't either, but whenever you went live and I clicked on it, it bounced right up, and then it let me download Google Hangouts real quick and jump on this stream. So I don't know.
Okay. Fancy Tail says, great work, ladies. He did a 6x6 foot once in my 20s. Oh, when he was in his 20s, Kentucky hard clay. Next time he's using a backhoe.
Oh, yes. My son suggested we get a cat. And I was like, son, if I rent a cat, I'm going to dig up the whole backyard. I'm going to have an acre pond if I get a cat.
Well, I told you my plan, right? all the way back in the corner where I put all the dirt from the pond. I built a 3-tiered like garden waterfall now. I want that. Now I want to dig a trench into my pond so it like waterfalls into my pond. So my whole yard's going to be water. I'm sure
that would be really cool. You could take all of your pumps and put them into your big pond and run them up to the small one and have them cascading back down. I think that would look awesome.
I do too. And then a bridge going over. If you wanted to get one side of the yard to the other, I think that would look so nice.
And you've got the bridge already.
I do have the bridge. I got to stain it. It's not on my pond because that's the thing that I put off today at 3. I'm like, I have time. I'm like, stop. I'll get that done next weekend. Just can't do it.
Yeah. Yep. Little bit at a time.
Yep. Candy says YouTube, Gmail, iCloud, Spotify. Oh, a lot of things were affected today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was too busy in the pond.
So, hey, ladies, to be more than honest with you, if I did not have such harsh winters, this is Rounded Rob, like I do, I would definitely consider putting fish in my pool.
You could always bring them back in.
Well, I think he also has a family that wants the pool.
Hey, you know, I bought the kids one of those little pools one year, and 2 weeks in, the pump went out. So I drained it all the way down and filled it back up with just fresh water. And every 2 days, I would drain half of it out with a 5-gallon bucket. Now I scooped it out with a 5-gallon bucket and filled it back up with fresh water. And that goldfish lived all year long in that swimming pool.
Wow.
And we had no water bugs, and the water stayed clear.
Dealer says it's too hot. It's too hot for a pond. She's over 100 degrees today.
Yeah. That's the best time for a pond. That's why I got in mine.
And Scott is leaving. He's going to go take care of his stream. So he's up and running and he'll be ready. And Candy put his link to his stream. So guys, make sure you all join Scott and Liz on the King and Queen Cichlids live stream. Candy put a link up there. Thank you, Candy. That is amazing. Oh, I love you too, Scott. He said that Cichlids 23 is telling Dale that mug would evaporate overnight. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Have you joined the Fish Tubers notification yet?
I think so. The new one, right?
Yeah, the new one. I opened it back up.
Yep. I feel very funny, and I don't know, posting links to my own video. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know why.
Well, I post all of yours.
Huh?
I post all of yours. So
thank you.
If you don't feel right posting your own, post other people's, and I'll make you an admin of the group.
Admin sounds like work.
Well, Susan, no.
I have a real hard time with Facebook, and I don't know why. Facebook, I just don't get. Instagram, I'm starting to get. I'm starting to understand Instagram a little bit. That Facebook, though, man, I think because I have a Facebook page, a Facebook group in my Facebook, that I get very confused, and somebody will send me a message, and then I can't seem to find it. And then, like, oh my gosh, I have to call my kids.
I had a 9-year-old show me how to work my smartphone, and Facebook is what he was familiar with.
Tom, who lives very close to me, is saying another thunderstorm is coming. Be very careful. So I think we're going to wrap it up, because right before we came out here, it was raining. And when I saw the sun, I grabbed this opportunity, but I am kind of noticing it's getting pretty funky.
Yeah.
Funky. So I want to thank you, Lacey, so much for coming on board.
Really thank you for having me.
That was fun.
Thank you for the invite.
Fun. And as soon as I get inside, I am joining King and Queen Cichlids live stream, and I hope to see everybody there. Oh, Madfish Diva's in the house. Madfish Diva.
Hello. Yeah, I'm going to go join Scott and Liz also. I look forward to their Sunday lives. I won this shirt.
So much.
I won this shirt watching one of them.
What shirt? Let me see.
It's Seagrass Farms.
Ah, cool.
And the back, it has a #1 on it.
Nice.
They were trying to figure out how to give one away, and I said, I'll take one. And they're like, send one to Lacey. So
Awesome.
that was awesome.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tom. Thank you so much for letting me know about this storm. I probably wouldn't have paid. I hear the rolling thunder now.
Uh-oh, I dropped my phone.
Guys, I will see you next week on Sunday.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.